Hi, welcome to my channel. It's Claire here from Inky Inspiration. Today's card is this Circle Impossible card. Now, the impossible cards that I've seen have always been a rectangle, so I thought, how about we have a little bit of fun and we create a circle one. It will go in a standard 8x8 envelope, so you don't have to worry about making an envelope. It's really fun, it's really easy, it doesn't require any dies whatsoever. I have used a circle cutter, but if you've got a compass and a pair of scissors, you can do it just the same. So if you haven't already, will you please hit that like and subscribe button and I'll show you how to make it. So you're going to start with a sheet of card which is 8x8. This looks much more complicated than it is, so just trust the process. You're going to need a ruler and a pencil to start with. And what you're going to do is you're going to mark your piece of card 4" down. Just do it lightly because you are going to rub some of these out. So mark it 4" down and draw a line right across so you know where the centre is. You can see that. Then on the top half, you're going to mark at 2 and 5.5. So at 2" and 5.5, and do it a little again lower down so that you know that it's going to be square. 5.5, 2, line those up. And then the bottom half, so underneath the 4" mark, you're going to do the same at 1". 3", 4.5", and 6.5". I will put all this in my blog post, which I will link below, so don't worry. So just another mark, so 1, 3, 4.5, 6.5, and then pencil lines up to that 4" mark. So my lines are drawn to look like that. I don't know if you can see them. I'm struggling in this light, so oh yeah, you can actually on the camera. So you've got that on your card base. What you're going to do then is you're going to take your circle cutting implement. Can't even say that. Circle cutting implement. So I've got a circle cutter. In fact, I've got a number of circle cutters. I've got one that looks like this and one that looks like this. So this one works a little bit like a compass. If you haven't got either, just use a compass. Draw yourself a circle and use a pair of scissors. You want a diameter of 8". So I'm going to set my circle cutter to 8". So you want to get it so it's right on the edge, and then you're going to cut. Like so. So mine hasn't quite gone through here, so I'm just going to grab a pair of scissors and go up that line, like so. So I've now got my circle with all my lines drawn on. I'm going to take my scoring tool and my ruler. I'm going to score between this first score line here and this second one on this 4" mark. And again between the third and the fourth score line on the 4" mark. I'm then going to take a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut up these lines, but not past that 4-inch. So flip it round and cut up these two again up to the 4-inch. Then I'm going to rub out that 4-inch line. In fact, I'm going to rub out them all. Now on a piece of white, I've cut a circle. I've started to cut a circle at least. Missed half of it off there, which is 3 3/4. I've lifted these two flaps up here that I've scored and I've folded them back on themselves. And I've laid my card underneath so that I've got a bit of an overlap as if I'm going to make some mats and layers. I've then just penciled these gaps. So it looks like that. And I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut the inside of these lines. So I want this bit here slightly smaller than these bits here. These are going to form my mats and layers. Don't worry if they're not perfect because we can trim them down. Now I have tried every means possible to make you a template for this and I promise this is the easiest way I've found. I tried to do it like I'd done with the square before, but I just could not get it so that you wouldn't have been losing your mind. So we'll do it this way. And like I said, we can always trim a bit more if we need to. Then what we're going to do is we're going to actually create our card base. So what I want you to do is flip it so you've got your 2 flaps at the bottom and your 1 flap at the top. Lift it up, but hold this piece in your left hand and twist this middle piece towards you. So it now looks like that. Then do the same. So hold these 2 pieces in your left hand and flip this piece here over the top and backwards. So it looks like that. Then spin it round because this is going to be your front. And these 2 pieces that you've just cut should be your mats and layers, your mats for here. So just double check. I want a little bit more off this one. It's a little bit too wide, that for me. So for my decorative paper, I'm using a Daisy May Design Simple Stripes and I've cut this to 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. And I'm going to lay this underneath like so, so that I'm just slightly over on my 4 edges. I'm then going to take a pencil and I'm going to draw, like I did before, into them gaps. And then I'm going to move this out of the way. I'm going to set my circle cutter to 7 3/4. And then I'm going to cut these bits out. Now I'm going to go the wrong side, so I'm making this bit smaller, so I'm going the outside of the pencil lines. Now to make it stable, I've got a strip of card which is 1 inch by 6¼ and the patterned paper on that is 6 inch by 3/4. And I'm just going to bob that across here like so. I don't know why I put glue right across that. I could have got away with just on the edges, but never mind. And then for the panel at the front, this is 1 inch by 5 and 1 inch by 5. The white is 3/4 by 4 3/4, and I've stamped my sentiment and used a little sauce splash which is out of the Love of Stamps Fast Food, which is a hunky dory stamp set, and I've put that on some foam tape, and I'm just going to position that with a bit of dimension, maybe about there. So this will all fall flat to go in the envelope, but then they will ping back up. And then on here we're going to put our stamped images. So I've got all my images stamped and fussy cut out. Again, they're the Fast Food Love by Hunky Dory for the Love of Stamps. What I actually want to do is I want to put another, if I can, I want to stamp another sentiment onto one of these panels here. So my sentiment says, birthdays are all about having it large, and I think if we put that there, and then we'll have the burgers and chips and things on top of it. Then it's just a case of putting these where I actually want them. So I've got that all glued down. We'll put that there, I think. It will fold flat, so it will go in an 8x8 envelope. It's just a fun and easy card for you. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.